This is a subscription tracking Google Sheet template for a family of four: Mark, Stacy, Tim, and Sarah. So if you see, this is an example of a family of four where they have 12 active subscriptions for different memberships, including entertainment, health, insurance, and work-related subscription and memberships. Out of these 12, two renewals are overdue. One they have decided to cancel, so they have some money on a subscription which they did not require, and this is the total annual cash flow on different subscriptions. And here we have different charts and tables to help the family analyze where are they spending on subscriptions every month and every year. So this sheet can be customized for your family or even for work related use. So if you have a team where different people pay for different subscriptions, you could use this sheet. So let me just take you through the subscription sheet. So here we have the subscription list. The first is obviously the name of the subscription or the membership, the website where you use the service. So just to know, okay, which website or app have you subscribed to, then the owner name. So here there's a family of four: Mark, Stacy, Tim, Sarah. So we have four names here. But for your requirement, you could go ahead, you could change the names here, or you could add more names if required and change the data validation. So this could be your family members or your colleagues at your office. Then you have the type of subscription. So again, family, personal, work, other. Again, you could go ahead and customize it for your own requirement. If it's for your family, this could be standard. If it's for your work related, you could change this. Maybe you could mention departments here: sales, HR, technology, marketing. Then you have the category. So health, entertainment, food, shopping, travel, software, other. Again, easily customizable. You could go ahead and change the options here, add more or reduce the list if you would like. Then you have the subscription frequency: annual, quarterly, monthly. And then you have classification: essential, optional, temporary, just to keep a track of what kind of subscriptions and memberships are you paying for and which ones would you want to renew or cancel. Then you have the subscription cost. So this is the cost that you pay each time you renew your subscription. So if it's annual subscription, what you pay every year once you renew. If it's a monthly subscription, what do you pay every month when you renew? So don't enter the annual cost, enter the cost that you pay each time you renew for the subscription. Then the last payment date: when was that you made the last payment, and the next renewal date. So I haven't kept the next renewal date as a formula driven field because sometimes we don't pay exactly on the date of renewal. We may make a prepayment, or we may make a payment after the renewal date. So I've kept it as a manual field. In case if you want it to be a formula driven field, let me know in the comment section. I'll do that. And then you have a formula driven field: renewal status, which calculates the status of the membership. So if the membership is not already due, or if it is not going to be due in the next 30 days, this would show no. So once you review your subscriptions, you know that no action has to be taken. If the subscription is already overdue, like for these three, it'll show in red highlighted letters, and it will say due. For example, this subscription was to be renewed on the 20th of April. This video is being recorded on the 24th of April. So it's already overdue, and same as for these two. So it'll show as due. And in case if the subscription is going to be due in the next 30 days, it will show upcoming as a status. So you know that an action has to be taken. An action could be that you would either renew it and mark it renewed or leave it blank. Or in case if you want to cancel it, just enter cancel and it will be struck off. So you know, and everybody who has access to this sheet in your family or in your team would know that, okay, this membership has been canceled. And you could go ahead and you could put a small note here on why have you canceled it. And the cost would be removed from all the calculations. So that's how it is, action. And then you need to mention your registered phone, email, just to keep a track of what email, what phone number have you used to register. Sometimes we forget that for all subscriptions. And just keep a reminder of whether you've activated auto renewal. So mark it yes or no, and the payment method. And these are some formula driven fields. So any column with a green header is a formula driven column. So don't make changes to that. And basis what you enter here in the subscription sheet, you get a nice dashboard here, which tells you your total active subscriptions. This family right now has 12 active subscriptions. two renewals are overdue. So if you see here, there are three overdue, but they've canceled one, which is Amazon Prime. Hence, now there are two overdue renewals. They've canceled one and they're saving 750 annually by canceling that one subscription. So a nice motivation on how much money had you saved for your family or for your office by canceling subscriptions or memberships that you no longer need. Then here is the total annual cash flow that is required for all your subscriptions and memberships. What is the overdue amount? So what is that you need as of today to renew your subscriptions? And here is what is going to be due in the next 7 days. Two subscriptions are going to be due. So here, if you look at, there are two subscriptions. So total three are upcoming, but out of these three, there are two which are going to be overdue in the next 7 days. And this family would require $660 to renew those two subscriptions. So they could prepare for the cash, or they could cancel if they don't need this. And in the next 30 days, there'll be three renewals that are going to be there with a total requirement of 1,410. So this also lets you prepare in advance for all upcoming renewals, subscriptions that are to be renewed. And then you have a few charts and tables here. So for this family of four, Stacy is owning up 66% subscriptions. 10% is for Tim, Mark 21.7%, and Sarah is about 1.3%. Then you have the subscription category wise. So where are they spending? Health, entertainment, other, essential, optional, temporary, and the subscription type. So family, personal, work. So here, other is the major category. You could go ahead, you could just filter out. We only have a few ones. So here, other. So it's a co-working office membership which Stacy uses, which has a maximum cost of $6,600 annually. So it's a very handy subscription management Google Sheet, which you could use for the entire family or your entire office team, whoever needs access to it. So you could go ahead, share it, add their Google email addresses, so everybody would have access to it. And you could review this sheet. If you have too many subscriptions, review it once a week. If you have few subscriptions, review it fortnightly or monthly. Take the necessary action, add the notes here, and ensure that you have control over your finances. If you have any questions on how to use it, do mention in the comments below. The download link is given in the video description. I hope this is going to be useful for you, for your family, for your office. And on the screen right now, you'll be seeing another Google Sheets demo, which is a sales CRM, which is very useful for small businesses. So click on that video link and check out that Google Sheet template as well.